Hi, my name is Teresa, and I've been asked to present the plan that has been developed to amalgamate 4 real estate boards in the northeastern region of Ontario. This plan was approved by your Board of Directors on March 7th for presentation to you as members. This is an exciting time in organized real estate, and we believe this is a great opportunity for us as members. Let's begin. The 4 boards that are proposing amalgamation are the Muskoka and Haliburton Association of Realtors, Orillia and District Real Estate Board, Parry Sound Real Estate Board, and last but not least, Southern Georgian Bay Real Estate Association. Representatives of these 4 boards have been meeting since August of last year, and over the course of these meetings they have come together to develop a common vision for one real estate board in the area. What is it that brought the 4 boards together last summer to discuss ways to improve member services? What is the business opportunity? Realtors are feeling pressure from a number of sources. This is a time of rapid change, a time when it's tough to stay ahead of the demands we face as professionals. Clients have become more demanding and they have access to a lot of information about the market. We must compete against different business models that didn't exist a few short years ago, and there is more competition for listings. There are artificial boundaries around trading areas, boundaries that don't exist for consumers, and that those boundaries can make it harder to do our job. Realtors want a way to promote the value that we bring to the real estate transaction. New realtors are coming in needing training and support. There is interest in more programs and services to establish our competitive advantage and to keep us at the top of our game. We are feeling tapped out, and we are expected to do business on the go all the time with instant access to information and be able to share that information with our clients at the same speed. Our real estate associations are feeling the pressure too. They know that members want and need more services, and they are feeling the pressure to be more efficient and effective, all while providing more services as members. Of course, this must all be done while freezing member fees. This is a time when realtors need programs and services that smaller boards just can't afford under our current structure of 4 boards in this one region. So what's the solution? What is the opportunity that this changing environment is creating for us? The opportunity is that 4 become 1. Here are the boards that are proposing amalgamation. Parry Sound to the north, its neighbor Muskoka to the east, Southern Georgian on the shores of Georgian Bay, and Orillia at the north end of Lake Simcoe. Together, we become the Realtors Association of Ontario Lakelands. The target date for this amalgamation is July 1st. Here's the vision for our new association. The Realtors Association of Ontario Lakelands is committed to providing its realtor members with the structure and services to support a high standard of business practices and ethics. We are committed to providing professional development to effectively serve the needs of our community. By amalgamating, Ontario Lakelands takes advantage of economies of scale and operational synergies. The association will have better cost control and decrease overhead, and members will get more and improved programs and services and more and better education programs. When we are working with our clients, we will be able to use the same form selling a cottage in Muskoka or a condo in Orillia, and we will have access to MLS data from throughout the region, paying only one membership fee. We will be able to present our case to elected officials and redirect monies going to bricks and mortar to programs and services. As a larger board, we will be better equipped to fill staff and volunteer positions and also have the resources to hire specialized staff such as a PR and social media expert. Let's dig into the key programs and service benefits that we can expect as members of the new association. Ontario Lakelands will offer seamless MLS, a competitive education program, strong member communications, a strategy to keep volunteers engaged, an external public relations and media relations program, local events to promote the Realtor brand. PAC will continue to promote the political agenda of realtors, and local market statistics will continue to be available. The charity work that is important to our image as realtors will continue uninterrupted. Let's start with the most important, MLS. The MLS system will be a seamless transition for the new board. It will include all historical data and be a one-stop shopping from any computer, tablet, or smartphone. The artificial boundaries that now exist will disappear, and properties will be searchable by region and property type. Education is an important part of enhancing our professionalism as realtors. As a larger board, we will have stronger bargaining power with speakers. High-quality MCE courses will be offered throughout the region. We will have the resources to develop niche courses on topics such as recreational properties, farms, and condos. And we will get access to unlimited professional development courses for an annual flat fee of $65 per year. Member communication is important in associations. It is what keeps us connected as members, as realtors. As members, we also need to know how we can reach the office. So here's the plan. Ontario Lakelands will communicate to its members through electronic and print newsletters. And something we have often seen, MLS pop-up messages. Broker and town hall meetings will be held throughout the region. Online meetings and webinars will also be held. And the phone will be answered by a live receptionist. Technical support will be one toll-free call away. Our new association will continue to need strong and dedicated volunteers to serve on committees, task forces, and the board of directors. A budget has been created to cover mileage to attend meetings for committee volunteers. We will make good use of technology. Meetings will be held through teleconference and online services like GoToMeeting. Some of the things that may have been done by volunteers in the past might shift to full-time staff, such as advocacy and managing public relations. A formal volunteer recruitment and recognition program will be established. As realtors, we want to see our brand protected and promoted. Ontario Lakelands will hire a full-time communications officer who is expert at traditional and new media strategies. The goal of public relations is to communicate the value of realtors in all real estate transactions and also educate consumer on the value of using a local realtor. Our program will include print advertising, public relations, social media marketing, and media relations. So when there's a question about real estate in Ontario Lakelands from a reporter at the Echo or Gravenhurst Banner, Simcoe.com, or the Globe and Mail, it will come to our association office because we will have invested in building these important relationships and have the right staff person to get our name and our message in the press. Political action committees will continue at the federal, provincial, and local levels. When specific issues come up, action teams can be established. For example, wind turbines are an area of interest. An action team can be set up to address this issue and others as they. Local market statistics will continue to be generated, and we will now have a dedicated staff person to distribute and promote this information. With Ontario Lakelands, realtors will continue to donate $1 per member per month to the Realtor Care Foundation, which as it is now can be redirected back to our local community and charities of choice. And how will Ontario Lakelands be managed? A 10-member transitional board will be appointed for a 2-year term. The board members will include representatives from the 4 existing boards based on the current number of members. Parry Sound, Orillia, and Southern Georgian Bay will all be represented by 2 directors each at the table, and Muskoka and Haliburton will have 4 seats at the new association. The president and president-elect positions will be appointed from amongst the transitional board members, and after this 2-year period, the board of directors will be elected by the membership. The Realtors Association of Ontario Lakelands bylaws will include a clause that allows each legacy board at least 1 seat at the board of directors in the future to make sure that our new association has a deep understanding of our members. And the nominating committee will also keep in mind the history of the legacy boards and recruit so committees have balanced geographic representation. Realtors Association of Ontario Lakelands will have 6 full-time staff and 1 part-time bookkeeper. This is the right size and the right structure to deliver the programs and services that we need. The association will be easy to do business with. It will have a membership database that includes a great e-commerce solution. We will be able to pay for dues and courses online, track product purchases, register for courses and track credits, read association news, and even be able to register for social events like a trade show, all from the comfort of our home and office. Ontario Lakelands will have 1 central office, which will provide a fresh start for the new board. This will reduce association office overhead, free up capital in building assets, enable all services to be offered through 1 office, and create a strong team atmosphere where the staff can be managed efficiently and effectively. What does the ideal location need? The office needs access to a qualified labor market, access to a fiber optic trunk for high-speed internet, as well as access to classroom space either in the office or easily rentable. The new location should require limited leasehold improvements to be up and running right away. This will enable us to get member services that we need without interruption. If we take a look at the average distance between towns in the area, what we find is that Orillia is the most central location that also meets all of the other criteria. And it's also the shortest average driving time. The Realtors Association of Ontario Lakelands will call Orillia home. This might seem like we're giving up our local office, but there will be no change in services, and it will be easy and effortless to do business with the new association. Most of us don't go into the association office very often or even ever, and these services we need will be handled in other ways. If you order product, they will be shipped to you. We will be able to pay for fees and services online. It will be easy to register for courses and track credits. If we have a question, staff will be 1 toll-free call away. And committee, board of director, and task force meetings will be rotated throughout the region. Let's take a look at the fee structure for the new association. Right now, fees in the 4 boards range from $1,025, exclusive of Orillia and Korea dues, to $1,600 per member per year. Fees at Ontario Lakelands will be $1,025 while delivering more services. Plus dual memberships and interboard listing fees will be a thing of the past. What does amalgamation of the 4 boards enable us to do as members? Divert money now spent on bricks and mortar to member services, the services that we need today as realtors. Create a seamless MLS system from Orillia to almost North Bay, Parry Sound to the west, and Haliburton in the east. It will give us access to enhanced data throughout the region. increase our collective buying power to be able to have a membership database, the best in education and public relations. Direct those. Amalgamation will enable us to get all our required MCE credits for one flat fee. Add the clout of numbers behind PAC messages. Enjoy more value-added member services without paying more than you pay now, and substantially less than some of you are paying within the region. Add the financial flexibility of a larger board so we have more resources to invest in key programs in good times and more resources to weather the storm in bad times. What are our next steps? Membership meetings are being held by the 4 boards between now and April 13th. Our local board will confirm the date. At that meeting will we be asked to approve the motion to amalgamate. If 2/3 approve, our board will become part of the Realtors Association of Ontario Lakelands. If you have any questions, please contact your local board office. They will be happy to answer any questions you might have. And thank you very much for your time and attention.